Australia's dollar is surging, hitting its highest level in almost 2 years. But this isn't a story about currency strength. It's about weakness in the US dollar, global uncertainty, and a make-or-break moment for Australia's interest rates. Overnight, the Australian dollar jumped to just over 70 US cents, its strongest level since February 2023. That's a rise of more than 1% in a single trading session. The move has far less to do with Australia and far more to do with the United States. The United States has now fallen around 8%, hitting a 4-year low. Markets are rattled by renewed tariff threats, political uncertainty, and fear the US Federal Reserve may soon be under pressure to ease policy. As confidence in the dollar slips, investors are looking elsewhere. That's driven a sharp gain in so-called safe haven assets. Gold has surged more than 90% in just over a year, breaking through the $5,100 an ounce for the first time. Silver, copper and other commodities are also sharply higher. That matters for Australia. Australia is a major exporter of commodities, and when the prices rise, demand for Australian dollar often follows. Add a falling US dollar to the mix, and the Aussie dollar starts looking comparatively strong. Here in Australia, futures point to a stronger open in the ASX, led again by tech stocks riding continual enthusiasm around artificial intelligence. But while markets are rallying, households are bracing. The Australian Bureau of Statistics will release the December quarter inflation figures, data that could determine whether interest rates rise again. The Reserve Bank wants inflation between 2 and 3%. The last reading was 3.4%. Economists say if quarterly inflation comes in or above 0.8%, a rate hike next week is likely. Anything lower may give the RBA room to hold. That puts mortgage holders on edge. Consumer spending has picked up. Unemployment has fallen to 4.1%, and that combination raises the risk that inflation could stall or even rise again. So the Australian dollar may be flying, boosted by global instability and a falling greenback. But at home, today's inflation number could decide whether the strength comes with another hit to household budgets. Markets are watching Wall Street. Mortgage holders are watching the ABS.